It's Vaping Dude again. Today is just turned Sunday, July the 8th. And I'm going to do you a solid today. And I say I'm going to do you a solid. What we're going to talk about is an all-day vape that I found and a really good vendor. If you're anything like me, and I don't know if I'm the typical vapor, I just looked down in my drawer and I counted all the juice that I've collected in nearly 2 years of vaping. I have like 53 bottles of juice. Out of those 53, I have lined up in front of me here 8 that I can pretty much throw in a tank and know I'm going to be good all day. Not going to get tired of it. It's going to be a good all-day vape. These are the ones I really enjoy. Whenever I find a new one, I think it's a revelation, okay? Because obviously only 8 out of 53, I mean, it's a pretty small percentage of what you buy you really love and you decide to keep. Here are the 8, just by the way, that are my all-days. From the VaporCast store, I've got Prothol and Adam Scent Apple. And then I have Bounty Hunter, Gorilla Juice, Atomic Scenticide, and then 3 from Raw Vapor. Lemon Lime Slushy, Lime and the Coconut, and Bland Apple is starting to work its way into the rotation. So, you know, out of 53, that's 8. And when you find a new one, I feel like you really got to shout about it. And here is a new one. I have had this bottle for a week. We had a Memphis Vape meetup on Saturday. English is hard. Saturday, June the 30th. And one of our members is wanting to become a juice vendor. And his name is Sloan Simmons. And his label is Dig E-Juice. Now, he does not have a .com yet. He's working on that. I think from looking at his Facebook page, he said it would be late summer, maybe early fall before he would get a .com. If you want to contact him, you can do so in 2 ways. Facebook / Dig E-Juice. That's D-I-G, Dig E-Juice, one word. Or if you wish to email him, and I know that his card's not going to show up, you can go to Flavor, and that's Flavor, the UK version, so it's got the U in there, flavorartisan@gmail.com. So you can contact him either of those 2 ways. So here's the bottle I got a week ago. This is a 30 ml bottle. Look at that. I have totally wiped this thing out. So let's talk about the vapor, the throat hit, and the flavor of this thing. Oh, and by the way, I should probably mention what it is. It's called Bubblevicisous. Kind of like Bubblicious, but with a V instead of an L. Okay, hopefully that's showing up. It's 18 milligram juice, and I'm not sure. I tried to contact him and ask him what the PG-VG ratio was. Haven't heard back from him, but I really wanted to do this, so I'm going to give it best guess. It's a rather thin juice, definitely not a 50-50. I would guess probably 70-30, 80-20 perhaps. Not thick at all, but still does very well in the vapor. All right, so of course, as you can guess, this is a Bubblegum, which is something I always wanted to find, a good Bubblegum. More about that in a minute. Okay, here we go. Let's take a pull. By the way, this is on my Altoids mod from smartvapes.com. And it's running at, hopefully I'm not going to hold it upside down here, 5.2 volts. And I've got a DCT tank on here, and it's a 1.5 dual coil Cardo. Another one, because it's that damn good. Vapor, very good, especially for a thinner juice, very good. Throat hit is excellent. I'm getting a real nice throat hit, which I crave because I was like a pack and a half day smoker for 35 years, so I really need that throat hit. But it's the flavor that really puts this thing over the top. I'm going to tell Sloan at the next meeting he needs to change the name of this. He may not listen to me, but I'm going to tell him to Pink Powdered Bubblegum, because it tastes just like the gum in the pack of baseball cards. I think those were Topps cards or whatever. The pink with the little white powder on them. Unbelievably good. Really excellent. I've always wanted a good bubble gum. Ever since I started vaping nearly a couple of years ago, and I've tried two. The first one was probably about 2 years ago, and I think it was probably a Decang. Got it with one of my original stick batteries, and it was very sweet and very bubblegummy and very gross and aftertasty. Then recently, like in the last month and a half, I tried, what is that? Bubble Chill from HonestVapor.com. That's a good one, but a little bit too subtle on the bubble gum for me. It was like you just got a little bit of the bubble gum in kind of the exhale. This one, I mean, it just hangs in your mouth. It's pink powdered bubble gum. It's unbelievable. It's really good. Now, I'm not sure what he's going to charge for a 30 ml bottle. At the meetup, it may have been a special price. It was like $10 for a 30 ml bottle. Great price. I would have gladly paid more. I don't know how much more. Don't tell him I said that, but I would pay more. And I will be buying some more from him the next couple of days. He works at a liquor store in Memphis, and I'm going to go hit him up and buy another 30 mils because this one is nearly dead. All right, that's about it. Thanks a lot for listening, guys. Try them. You'll love it. It's really good stuff. And keep vaping. Later.